And now it's time for another rousing round of Secret Identity. This mutant was a member of the Great Lakes Avengers, is notably thin, and is said to be a doctor of stuff. Stick around for the answer at the end of the show. Hello Marvelites, we have an enormous episode of The Watcher today with brand new movie teasers and C2E2 news straight out of Chicago's biggest con. As you know, Marvel's Iron Man 3 hit theaters this Friday, and there are tons of interviews, posters, all new video content, and more on Marvel.com, with even more coming up, so go check those out. And don't forget to tweet me at Lorraine Cink with all of your midnight showing pics, inline cosplay, and favorite movie moments on Twitter, and hashtag Iron Man 3. Extra bonus points if you're doing the robot. As if that weren't enough, the very first teaser for Marvel's Thor: The Dark World was released this week. Let's take a quick look right now.
Ask yourself, what will you sacrifice for what you believe?
Check out the full teaser linked at the end of the show, and watch out for more news as we get ready for Thor: The Dark World to ascend into theaters on November 8th. What do you guys think about this movie news? Tell me what you think down below. Okay, comic fans, now get ready for the future of comics with big news blowing out of C2E2 in the Windy City. First off, the past, present, and future X-Men are about to collide in the landmark 50th anniversary of this iconic team. In September begins the biggest war they have ever fought in the crossover event, X-Men Battle of the Atom. Brought to you by All-Star creators Brian Michael Bendis, Jason Aaron, and Brian Wood. Now, All New X-Men has brought Xavier's original students to their future, our present. But now the future X-Men are coming back in time to our present to send them home, by any means necessary. With mutant kind already on the verge of civil war, what does this all mean for the future of Homo Superior and humans alike? Real talk, you guys? Probably not good. In upcoming ongoing series news, look out for an enormous month coming in August. And this first one is a doozy. Wolverine will become killable, you heard me right, in Wolverine number 7 by Paul Cornell and Alan Davis. With only days to live, Wolverine races to find a cure, but in order for Logan to save himself, millions must die. Talk about an epic game of Would You Rather. Also coming in August, Avengers Arena Season 1 reaches boss level when the students face off against Arcade in the colossal conclusion to the most controversial Marvel Now title yet. Also look out for writer Charles Soule, who will be taking over the Thunderbolts title and bring Marvel's most deadly team to the Infinity title. And speaking of which, don't forget to pick up Infinity number 1 as Thanos makes a play for Earth on Free Comic Book Day, May 4th. Coming in September, Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara is teaming up with Superior Spider-Man in Superior Spider-Man number 17 by Dan Slott and Ryan Stegman. And after over 2 decades, acclaimed writer Peter David brings his historic run on X Factor to a close, with issue number 262 also in September. In his final special issue, Peter David bids farewell to Madrox's X Factor investigations and answers the questions that you guys have been asking for over a decade. What do you guys think of all this C2E2 news? Tell me what you think down below. And now it's time for the watch list, where I give you my top picks for books hitting comic stores and the Marvel Comics app this Wednesday, May 1st. First up, Something Wicked This Way comes in Thanos Rising number 2 by Jason Aaron with art by Simone Bianchi. Thanos looks for himself in others. In a more literal way than I care to admit, this guy could give even Dexter the chills. Next up, Age of Ultron number 7 by Brian Michael Bendis with art by Brandon Peterson and Carlos Pacheco. See what happens to the future when you prematurely end an Avenger's life. Let's just say that means rewriting a lot of back issues. And last up, Superior Spider-Man number 9 by Dan Slott with art by Ryan Stegman. Otto is ready to eradicate Peter Parker from his psyche once and for all. But can a superior Spider-Man stand up to a truly amazing one? And now it's time for Amazing Fantasy Showdown, where we throw down on who we want to punch each other. X Factor is coming to an end and the Thunderbolts are going into infinity, but which team would win in an all-out brawl between the two? Tell me what you think down below, and your comment might just be watched right here on this show, which is The Watcher. And special thanks to YouTube commenter Milky Okoko, who answered my question about who would win in an all-out brawl between Thanos and Superior Spider-Man, saying Thanos may be a villain and, you know, a mad titan, but isn't Superior Spider-Man superior? Touché, Milky Okoko, touché. And if you guessed that super thin secret identity was Flatman, hey, you were right. Flatman, aka Dr. Val Ventura, has all of the stretch of Mr. Fantastic with none of the depth, because he is flat. See you next time, true believers. I'm Lorraine Cink for Marvel, your universe.
Marvel, your universe.
Extra bonus points if you're doing the robot, guys.